and welcome to Salubrious Skin with Dr Irene. Today I'm talking about caring for your skin during spring. Now, with every season, there is a change in the way we eat and the way we make our lifestyle choices, and spring is no different for that. So spring is a time of year where everything starts to blossom. With a splash of warmer weather, everyone starts to get excited and wear t-shirts, and their energy lifts and their spirit lifts because the sun is making more of an appearance than it had in the previous 3 months. And it's also time to regenerate and new beginnings, which makes spring an ideal time for a detox. Now, a detox program should encourage healthy eating with the elimination of food and drink that increases inflammation in the body. It is also a great time to shed those extra kilos that we could have acquired during the warmer months because we're trying to keep warm, and so we tend to eat a little bit more comfort food. So foods that we should be eating in spring include asparagus, beetroot, cabbage, carrots, fennel. Fennel's great for your digestion. Lettuce, mint, parsley, and peas. In moderation, we'd have spinach and turnips. Fruits would be apricots and apples and pears. Meats are more the chicken and turkey, your white meats. And fish can include Atlantic mackerel, bluefish, monkfish, Pacific salmon, and red snapper. Now, obviously with salmon, we need to understand that it's farmed, and so sometimes we find that the reaction we might have is actually to the food that the salmon is fed. So if that's the case, don't eat salmon. You can get organic salmon, but that is also farmed. So just see how you feel. I get headaches when I eat salmon, and I know that I'm having a reaction to the food that these salmon have eaten. So I don't necessarily eat it a lot, but I do eat the organic salmon. I don't have any reaction. Now, spring is a time to attend to your liver and your gallbladder, especially if you're feeling lethargic and sluggish from the winter. So the way we can nurture our liver and gallbladder is minimizing fats and heavy metals. And also we eat light and more steamed foods, and would maybe grill or bake our foods as opposed to like frying foods. And exercise is all around the detoxification process of the liver. So great exercise would be meditation, walking, any sort of movement that's gentle, yoga, qigong, tai chi. That's really, really beneficial for the liver detoxification. And also drinking plenty of water. Now, you can start to incorporate a little bit of raw food, being mindful that raw food is best obviously on the warmer days. So with spring being a very transitional season, you might get warmer days but cooler nights. So if you're feeling particularly cold, well, don't have salad for dinner, maybe you might have it for lunch. So you're slowly integrating a bit of raw foods into your diet, but not necessarily overdoing it with on a regular basis, on eating salads every day. The other thing is now our sleep. Now, the gallbladder comes into play from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So it's really important for you to be sleeping before this time. So getting to sleep by 10:30, because what happens if you're awake at 11 p.m., you will feel this burst of energy. And that's because of the gallbladder. The gallbladder gives you this burst of energy, and for a couple of hours, you get this second wind, as people tell me, and it's like, okay, I can clean the house, or I'll stay up and do some work on the computer, answer emails, or prep for tomorrow's meeting or something like that. And the reality is that that's the gallbladder's time, and you need to be asleep for a thorough rejuvenation of the gallbladder. Now, liver is 1 to 3. So if you've had a lot of emotional issues, stress, feeling depressed, teary, anger, irritability, down, that's all liver. So you may wake up in this time. Now, if that's the case, then you need to nurture your liver more often. Having something like dandelion tea is great detoxification for your liver. Meditation is great to regulate your liver qi. So if that's happening to you, that's a good indicator to nurture that deficiency. The other thing is that sleeping in that time is really important. And so getting to bed before, like I said, 10:30 is best, but you certainly want to be sleeping before 1. but that kind of rolls into another because gallbladder and liver work very closely together. So if you're awake for the gallbladder time, then it may impact the liver time, and then you're just completely zonked out, in the next phase. So around 4, 5 o'clock, you're completely exhausted. So meditation, as I said, is a great way to move liver chi. So any sort of stagnation that has arisen from the liver, that's going to impact your ability to be calm and relaxed and deal with stressful situations. So meditation is a great way to oppose that and get over it. So if you're feeling particularly stressed or overwhelmed with schoolwork or work or home life, meditations, you're saving grace. It will literally override the physiological reaction your body has on from the stress, and will help the liver manage that more efficiently. Okay, so that's about it. That was a really quick podcast, because just a few key facts you need to know for spring. So a gentle introduction of raw foods. We're nurturing our gallbladder and liver, so loads of meditation, gentle movements, walks, yoga, tai chi, qigong, keeping a jacket close to you or a jumper because of the change in weather. You don't want to be left out in the cold, so to speak, because you were ill prepared because the day was so beautiful and then the night is so cold. So getting yourself prepped for summer is great, but also being mindful that colder nights are occurring. And if you have any questions, email me at info@salubrious.com.au and check out our website. We've got loads of information and resources there for you, www.salubrious.com.au, and we hope to hear from you soon, and check us out on the next podcast of Salubrious Skin with Dr. Irene.